Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Agnanatimirandasya Gyananjana-salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kada Mahyam Dadati Swaparantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrijatam Sahaganaraghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bando Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमः विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरि बोल।
It is now scientifically
Okay, welcome to the reading session, everyone. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Krishna Prabhupada. Today is a quick reading session, so everyone will or can read one verse and yeah, like 30 minutes. I can start. Sarvadvareshu dehesmin prakasha upajayate jnanam yada tada vidyad vivriddam sattvam iti uta. Sarvadvareshu, all the gates, dehe asmin, in this body, prakashaha, quality of illumination, upajate, upajayate, upajayate, develops, jnanam, knowledge, yada, when, tada, at that time, vidyad, must know, vivriddam, increased, sattvam, mode of goodness, iti, thus, uta, say, translation. The manifestations of the mode of goodness can be experienced when all the gates of the body are illuminated by knowledge. Purport. There are 9 gates in the body: 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, the mouth, the genital, and the anus. In every gate, when the symptom of goodness is illuminated, it should be understood that one has developed the mode of goodness. In the mode of goodness, one can see things in the right position. One can hear things in the right position, and one can taste things in the right position. One becomes cleansed inside and outside. In every gate, there is development of the symptoms of happiness, and that is the position of goodness. Haribol. Okay, who wants to read the next one?
Aryan Prabhu. Loba pravidyalam rambam kalmanam shamashpriyam rajasietani jayante vivride balatal sabam. Loba greed, praviti, conquering, alamba, endeavor, karmanam of activities, ashama, uncontrollable, spriha, desire, rajasi in the mode of passion, etani, all it is, jayante, develop, vivride, when there is excess, balatar sabha, O chief of the descendant of Bharata. Translation. O chief of Bharata, when there is an increase in the mode of passion, the symptoms of great attachment, uncontrollable desire, anchoring, and intense endeavor to develop. Purport. One in the mode of passion is never satisfied with the position he has already acquired. He hunkers to increase his position. If he wants to construct a residential house, he tries his best to have a palatial house. and as if he would be able to reside in that house eternally. And he develops a great hankering for sense gratification. There is no end to sense gratification. He always wants to remain with his family and his house in his house to continue the process of sense gratification. There is no cessation of this. All these symptoms should be understood as characteristic of the mode of passion. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Jai Shri Prabhupada. Okay, who wants to read the next text number
Shall
13?
I read this?
Yes,
Okay,
Prabhu.
okay. Continue.
No, Vivek, please continue. It's fine.
Continue, Blue. Go on. I will be next.
Okay, all right. Hare Krishna, Prabhus. Just a minute. I'll just. Okay. Apraksho pravritischa pramado moha eva cha tamasya etani jayante vivruddhe kuru nandana. O son of Kuru. Okay. Apraksha, darkness. Apravritti, inactivity. Cha, and. Pramada, madness. Moha, illusion. Eva, certainly. Cha, also. Tamasi, of the mode of ignorance. Etani, these. Jayante are manifested. Vivriddhi is developed. Kurudandana, O son of Kuru. Translation. O son of Kuru, when there is an increase in the mode of ignorance, madness, illusion, inertia, and darkness are manifested. Purport. When there is no elimination, knowledge is absent. One in the mode of ignorance does not work by a regulative principle. He wants to act whimsically for no purpose. Even though he has the capacity to work, he makes no endeavor. This is called illusion. Although consciousness is going on, life is inactive. These are the symptoms of one in the mode of ignorance.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay, who wants the next one?
May I continue, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Sorry. Okay. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please accept my obeisances, all good Sri Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhu. Yat sattve pravriddhi tu pralyam eti deha bratha tadotma vidam lokan amalan pratipadyate yadven sattve mode of goodness pravriddhi in development to but pralayam dissolution yati to goes deha brihat embodied tada at that time uttama vidam of the great sages lokan the planets amalan pure pratipadyate tense translation when one dies in the mode of goodness he attains to the pure higher planets. Purport: one in goodness attains higher planetary systems like Brahmaloka or Jnanaloka, and there enjoys godly happiness. The word Amalan is significant. It means free from the modes of passion and ignorance. There are impurities in the material world, but the mode of goodness is the purest form of existence in the material world. There are different kinds of plants for different kinds of living entities. Those who die in the mode of goodness are elevated to the planets where great sages and great devotees live. Prabhu, Prahlad Prabhu told, for women, they will not attain the goodness in Nistakashi. No, Prabhu. Why, Prabhu? They are also like soul, no, Prabhu. Why they can't in they can't come to goodness? You know.
Because they're more conditioned, I think.
In okay, in soul there is no difference, no, Prabhu. All are one. So but
Yeah, the soul doesn't mix with the body. So they are different, but their body is just more in passion and ignorance. So they cannot, in that woman body, they cannot become to the mode of goodness. So that, but man
okay,
can become more in mode of goodness.
okay, Prabhu.
Haribol. Okay, who wants the next one? Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
रजसि प्रलयं गत्वा कर्मसङ्गिषु जायते तदा प्रलयस्तमसि मूढायोनिषु जायते रजसि in passion pralayam dissolution gatva attaining karma sangishu in the association of fruitive activities jayate takes birth tada thereafter pralina being dissolved tamasi in ignorance muda animal yonishu species jayate take birth. When one dies in the mode of passion, he takes birth among those engaged in fruitive activities, and when he dies in the mode of ignorance, he takes birth in the animal kingdom. Purport. Some people have the impression that when the soul reaches the platform of human life, it never goes down again. That is incorrect. According to this verse, if one develops the mode of ignorance after his death, he is degraded to the animal form of life. From there, one has to again elevate himself by evolutionary process to come again to the human form of life. Therefore, those who are actually serious about human life should take to the mode of goodness and in good association transcend the modes and become situated in Krishna consciousness. This is the aim of human life. Otherwise, there is no guarantee that human being will again attain to the human status.
Haribol. Thank you, Prabhu. Okay, who wants to read next one?
Prabhu, like if we chant early morning, we can come to goodness, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, early morning is best for spiritual activities.
Okay, thank you.
Morning is in the mode of goodness.
Yes, Prabhu. During this Brahma Muhurta, spiritual activities are recommended. Spiritual activities performed early in the morning have a greater effect than in any other part of the day, he said here.
Yeah. Sundar Gopaldas Prabhu in his lectures say that in the morning our mind is more easy to control our mind. Actually, it's more
Yes,
easy
Prabhu.
than the mode of passion and the mode of ignorance.
Yes, Prabhu.
So we must chant in the morning.
Yeah. Okay, who wants the next one?
Hare Krishna, Guru.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu Dandas Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Just Guru. Okay, Guru, I'm continuing.
Yes, Prabhu.
Text 16. कर्मणः सुकृतस्याहुः सात्विक निर्मलं फलं रजस्तु फलं दुःखम् अज्ञानं तमस फलम्. Karmana of work, Sukratasya in the mode of goodness, Ahu said, Satvikam mode of goodness, Nirmalam purified, Phalam result, Rajasa of the mode of passion, two but, Phalam result, Dukham misery, Ajnanam nonsense, Tamasa of the mode of ignorance, Phalam result. By acting in the mode of goodness, one becomes purified. Work done in the mode of passion result in distress, and action performed in the mode of ignorance result in the foolishness. Purpose. By pious activities in the mode of goodness, one is purified. Therefore, the sages who are free from all the illusion are situated in the happiness. Similarly, activities in the mode of passion are simply miserable. Any activities for the material happiness is bound to be defeated if For example, one want to have a skyscraper, so so much human misery has to be undergone before a big skyscraper can be built. The financier has to take much trouble to earn a mass of wealth, and those who are slaving to construct the building have to render physical toil. The miseries are there. Thus, the Bhagavad Gita says that in any activity performed under the spell of the mode of passion, there is definitely great misery. There may be a little so-called mental happiness. I have this house or this money, but this is not actual happiness. As far as the mode of ignorance is concerned, the performer is without knowledge, and therefore all his activities result in present misery. And afterwards, he will go on towards animal life. Animal life is always miserable, although under the spell of the illusory energy, Maya, the animals do not understand this. Slaughtering poor animal is also due to the mode of ignorance. The animal killers do not know that in the future the animal will have a body suitable to kill them. That is the law of nature. In human society, if one kill a man, he has to be hanged. That is the law of the state. Because because of ignorance, people do not perceive that there is a complete state controlled by the Supreme Lord. Every living creature is a son of the Supreme Lord, and he does not tolerate even an ant's being killed. One has to pay for it. So indulging in the animal killing for the taste of the tongue is gross the kind of the ignorance. A human being has no need to kill animal because God has supplied so many nice things. If one indulges in the meat eating anyway, it is to be understood that he is acting in the ignorance and is making his future very dark. Of all kind of animal killing, the killing of cow is most vicious because the cow give us all kind of pleasure by supplying milk. Cow slaughter is an act of the grosser type of the ignorance. In the Vedic literature, a word go bhi parinita matsaram indicate that one who, being fully satisfied the milk, is desirous of the killing the cow is the grossest ignorance. There is also a prayer in the Vedic literature that states, Namo Brahmana Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Jagat Hitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Nama. My Lord, you are the all-wisher of the cows and the Brahmanas, and you are the well-wisher of all the entire human society and world. The purport is that special mention is given in the prayer for the protection of the cows and Brahmanas. The Brahmanas are the symbol of spiritual education, and cows are the symbol of the most valuable food. These two living creatures, the Brahmanas and the cows, must be given all protection. That is the real advancement of the civilization. In modern human society, spiritual knowledge is neglected and cow killing is encouraged. It is to be understood then that human society is advancing in the wrong direction and, and is clearing the path to its own condemnation. A civilization which guide us, guide the citizens to become animal in the next life is certainly not a human civilization. The present human civilization is of course, grossly misled by the modes of passion and ignorance. It is a very dangerous age, and all nations should take care of provide the easiest process, Krishna consciousness, to save humanity from the greatest danger.
Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Okay, what's the next one? Hero Prabhu or Amori Prabhu.
हेलो प्रभु, हरे कृष्णा, तुम्हें प्रणाम।
Prabhu Dandat Pranam, Jai Shri Ram.
प्रभु
Prabhu, do you want to read the next one?
Il te demande si tu
Hare
veux
Krishna.
lire le prochain.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Okay. Sadvat sanjayate jnanam rajaso roba eva cha pramada maho tamaso bhavato jnanam eva cha. Sattva from the mode of goodness. Sanjayate develop. Jnanam knowledge. Rajasaha from the mode of passion. Rubaha greed. Eva certainly. Cha also. Pramada madness. Moha illusion. Tamasaha from the mode of ignorance. Bhavataha develops. Agyanam nonsense. Eva certainly. Cha also. Translation. From the mode of goodness, real knowledge develop. From the mode of passion, grief develop, and from the mode of ignorance, foolishness, madness, and illusion develop. Purport. Since the present civilization is not very congenital, to the living entities, Krishna consciousness is recommended. To Krishna consciousness, society will develop the mode of goodness. When the mode of goodness is developed, people will think as they are. In the mode of ignorance, people are just like animals and cannot see things clearly. In the mode of ignorance, for example, they do not see that by killing one animal, they are taking a chance of being killed by the same animal in the next life. Because people have no education in actual knowledge, they become irresponsible. To stop this irresponsibility, education for developing the mode of goodness of the people in general must be there. When they are actually educated in the mode of goodness, they will become sober in full knowledge of things as they are. Then people will be prosperous, even if the majority of the people are unhappy and prosperous. If a certain percentage of the population develop Krishna consciousness and become situated in the mode of goodness, then there is the possibility for peace and prosperity. Oh, it's hot. Prosperity all over the world. Otherwise, if the world is devoted to the mode of patience and ignorance, there can be no peace or prosperity. In the mode of patience, people become greedy and they and caring for sense enjoyment has no limit. One can see that even if one has enough money and adequate arrangement for sense gratification, there is neither happiness nor peace of mind. That is not possible because one is situated in the mode of patience. If one wants happiness at all, his money will not help him. He has to elevate himself to the mode of goodness by practicing Krishna consciousness. One engaged in the mode of passion is not only momentarily unhappy, but his profession and occupation are also very troublesome. He has to deal with so many plans and schemes to acquire enough money to maintain his status quo. This is all miserable. In the mode of ignorance, people become mad, being distressed by their circumstances. They take shelter of intoxication, and thus they sink further into ignorance. Their future in life is very dark.
Haribol. No, it's Prabhu.
Sorry, Pati, it's very, very odd for me.
Haribol.
It was really nice.
Haribol.
Really nice, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, Haribol. Ero, Prabhu, can you read the last one? It's a short one.
Yeah, sure.
Haribol.
Urdhvam kacanti sattvasta yetistanti rajasa jakkanya guna vrittista ado kacanti tamasaha. Urdhvam upwards, kacanti goes, sattvasta, one who is situated in the mode of good, madhye, the middle, tistanti, dwell, rajasa, those who are situated in the mode of passion, Jakanya, abominable, guna, quality, vrittista, occupation, ada, down, kachanti, go, kam, saha, person in the mode of ignorance. Translations, or translation. Those situated in the mode of goodness gradually go upward to the higher planets. Those in the mode of passion live on the earthly planets, and those in the mode of ignorance go down to the hellish worlds. In this verse, the results of actions in the three modes of nature are more explicitly set forth. There is an upper planetary system consisting of the heaven planets, where everyone is highly elevated. According to the degree of development of the mode of goodness, the living entity can be transferred to various planets in the system. The highest planet is Satyaloka or Brahmaloka, where the prime person of this universe, Lord Brahma, resides. We have seen already that we can hardly calculate the wondrous condition of life in the Brahmaloka. But the highest condition of life, the mode of goodness, can bring us to this. The mode of passion is mixed. It is in the middle between the modes of goodness and ignorance. The person is not always pure, but even if he should be purely in the mode of passion, he will simply remain on this earth as a king or a rich man. But because there are mixtures, one can also go down. People of this earth, the most passionate, and of course, approach the higher planet, one can see. The mode of passion, there is also the chance of becoming mad than his wife. The lowest quality mode of the mode of ignorance is darkness, abominable. The result of developing ignorance is very, very risky. It is the lowest quality in material nature. Beneath the human level, there are 8 million species of life, birds, beasts, reptiles, trees, etc. According to the development of the mode of ignorance, people are brought down to abominable conditions. The word Tamsa is very significant here. Tamsa indicates those who they continue to reach the mode of ignorance without rising to a higher mode. Their future is very dark. There is opportunity for many the mode of ignorance and past to be elevated in the mode of goodness. And that system is called Krishna consciousness. But one who does not take advantage of this opportunity certainly will continue in the lower modes. Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Yeah, this chapter is really Heavily teaching. Yeah. But
This
one who does
sloka is
not.
important also, Prabhu.
What, Prabhu?
This sloka is important also.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, this is similar to that shloka which tells that those who worship the demigods go to the demigods, and this also tells about the destinations of different actions.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Hmm. Yes, passion and ignorance are really scary things, actually. Okay, now let's read six Astakam prayers. चेतो दर्पणमार्जनं भवमहादावाग्निर्वापनं श्रेयः कैरवचन्द्रिका वितरणं विद्यावादुजीवनम् आनन्दं बुद्धिवर्धनं प्रतिपदां पूर्णामृतस्वादनं सर्वात्मा स्नपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्णसङ्कीर्तनम्
Nam
Nam
Nama
Nam
Kari.
Makari Bauda.
Excuse me.
Go on, go on, go on, go on. Please.
Excuse me.
Vas-y, vas-y, t'inquiète pas.
Okay, Prabhu. Nam Nam Makari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis Tatra Pita Niyamita Smaranena Kara Darishitava Kripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdevam Risham Yajanina Nuragaha Haribol.
तृणदपि सुनिजेन तरुरपि सहिष्णुना ममानिना मानवेन कीर्तनीया सदा
नदनं न जनं न सुन्दरीं कवितां वा जगदीशकामे मम जन्मनि जन्मनीश्वरे भगवद्भक्तिरैतुकी
आनंद तनुजा किंकरम पतितां मां विस्मय भवं बुधो कृपया तव पाद पंकज स्थित धूलि सदृश विच्छन्तिया
नयनं गलदश्रुधरया वदनं गद्गदहृदया गिरा पुलके निशितं वपुकर तव नामग्रहणे भविष्य
युगायितं निमेषेण चक्षुषा परिवर्षितं शून्यायितं जगत्सर्वं गोविन्दं विरहे
आश्लिवपादरतं. Please continue, Guru. Sorry.
Go on, go on.
आश्लिवपादरतं किनष्ट माम् अदर्शनं मर्महतं करोतु वा यथा तथा वा विधातु लम्पटो मत्प्राणनाथस्तु सा एव नापरा.
Haribol, thank you so much, Prabhu. Glory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious.
O my
Oh,
Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to your to living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of the names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rule for the chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names. But I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them.
one should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly.
Well, mighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth.
O son of Maharajananda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor, yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and birth. Place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet.
O my
Oh
Lord,
my
when
Lord,
will
when will my
my
eyes be able? Please continue, Prabhu. Sorry.
Il te dit de continuer, t'inquiète pas.
excuse? O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up, and when will the hair of my body stand one it as the recitation of your name?
Oh Govinda, feeling your separations, I'm considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I'm feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna is my Lord, and he shall remain so, even if he handles me roughly by his embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord, unconditionally.
Haribol, Sri Sixastakam Ki Jai.
Jai.
Get the 10
Jai.
offenses to the holy name. First offense.
Yeah.
You blasphemed the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord.
To consider names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord.
Third offense, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master.
Fourth offense, to blaspheme the Vedic scripture or scripture in pursuance to the Vedic version.
Fifth offense, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination.
Sixth offense, to give some interpretation to the holy name.
Seventh offense, to commit sinful activities in the strength of the holy name.
Eighth offense, to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, karma kanda.
Ninth offense, to instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name.
10th offense, to not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments. Even after understanding so many instructions on this matter, it is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success, Krishna Prema. Vancha kalpatarubhascha
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for your association. Hare Krishna, Prabhu,
Thank
Pranam.
you so much, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Krishna Prabhupada.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hari
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 Bol.
Bol.
Gary,